Hi guys, so this is the creepy Marks guy at every cosplay convention taking selfies with every cosplayer out there. So I did a poll a few days ago asking if you wanted to know the origin story of why I wear marks at cosplay convention. So here we go. So I did my first cosplay as a schoolboy a long time ago. It was at Heritage Garden. So I wore like gym clothes, so white t-shirt and track pants. I'll put an image somewhere here for my first cosplay. It was a fun event. I went with my friend, and he asked me to take a lot of pictures for the day, but for some reason I said no. I took like funny pictures, one or two, but yeah, I should have taken more pictures. I met a lot of cosplayers that day. Some of the most noticeable cosplay that day was Divya. Hi Divya. Hope you watched this video and you remember me. I missed her in the last OJ event. She came to the last OJ event, and then next idea was like, nobody knew me back then, but I got interested in cosplaying. So what was the easiest cosplay that you can do or let people know that you are part of the community or a fanboy of the community? So what I did was I went to Magic Prints and got like a Punisher t-shirt, and yeah, it had a glow in the dark Punisher t-shirt. And I went to the, I don't think it was called OJ back then, I think it was Comic Con or something like that. So I wore that Punisher t-shirt again with my friend. I'll put some images here. You'll notice a lot of currently famous cosplayer at the moment, but they were not so popular back then, so I took a lot of them. Momo was one of the Momo Misa, if you're there, right? Momo Misa was one of the cosplayers that I noticed that day. I met Ronish, but I didn't know who Ronish was back then. And yeah, it was like a Sorbin Rai concert. I sang. It was a fun day. I think I have some videos on YouTube from that event. So my YouTube channel is Go MrGamer. If you guys want to check out, it's like way old videos. So you need to scroll down a bit. But yeah, the content is there. So I did the Punisher, the next one, and I was thinking, what are the characters that wear glasses? So I always wanted to like real anime cosplay, but again it takes a lot of time, effort and money, which at that time I did not have money. I had time and I was willing to put the effort, but I didn't know how to get started and stuff like that. So I stuck with like alter egos of all the characters. So I then again went to Magic Print, that's at Basantapur. Hi Magic Print. This is not like a paid promotion or anything, but back in the days they used to give out like 20 t-shirts for like 600 rupees. So I then think I did Superman. So I went as Clark Kent. I had the Superman t-shirt, the blue Superman t-shirt, and then I wore like a normal t-shirt that Clark Kent would wear and a tie and stuff like that, and I would just like rip my shirt so that I'm Superman. So that happened. It was the most fun. So this was my solo. So my friend had like, we drifted apart because we had different career paths and stuff like that. But yeah, I started following the tradition. Again, it was near my home at Heritage Garden, Sanipa. So it was all cool back then. There was the most fun I had in a long time, and that's when the selfies thing started, because I was all alone and I didn't know what to do. I was nervous, and there were a lot of good cosplayers out there, so I just started taking pictures. And back in the day I had I think I had the best body of my life at that time. I used to go to gym. I didn't have the belly stomach at that time. I was kind of lean, kind of muscular, so it turned out well. There are a lot of images out there of that event. Cosplay CEO, if you're there, hi. She did the, I think it's called female browser browse slit, the villain from Mario, but the lady version of that. So she was the highlight of the show. That's when I met, I think Kushina started noticing me at that time. Dolma, if you're there, yeah, I used to like crush on you, so I used to just go to the event to see you. But you're married and stuff like that, so yeah, that doesn't matter. Your sister is also cute. She's in Japan at the moment, right? So yeah, I used to go to there. I started recognizing a few people who would come on that event repeatedly. I think I met Kin at that event as well. I'm not sure if it was that event or another event, but yeah, I met a lot of cosplayers. I did not know anyone back then, but a lot of beautiful people out there, beautiful guys, beautiful girls, and I think it was like Stanley tribute one, if I'm not correct. And just to rebel, I wore like a Superman t-shirt that's from DC altogether. So that event was fun. I'll keep a couple of photos here and there if I know how to use Canva. So that was a fun event. That got a lot of response, and I started clicking selfies, and that kind of became like a thing from there. Then I don't remember a lot of them, but I went to one of the event as Pickle Rick. Nobody noticed me back then as well. I did one as Morty, the scam cosplay event, if anybody knows, back in Birkuti Mandap, if you were there. I met a lot of cosplayers back then, and Kushina knew me from there. Remember that, she used to recognize me in every event. Then OJs started to happen. So OJ is actually Otaku Jatra, and I did like a Barry Allen cosplay once. I think that was at Birkuti Mandap as well, and I had some recognition back then. Again, I only knew Dolma, and I used to just go to events to see her. But again, other than that, yeah, that's the one where Kushina did the Predator cosplay that got a lot of highlights. I'll put an image here if I can find one. And then Aki Closure, or her username was Aki Closure. We had a fun night. Then Misty Gray, if you're there, and her sister, I don't know her name, but yeah, she's kind of like there. I met that trio there. We had a lot of like pictures at the evening, and on that event it was more like My Hero Academia, Boku no Hero Academia was getting a lot of attention, and they were doing like a set of that, and there was like Tokyo Revengers going on as well at that moment. It was fun. So that one I did Barry Allen. Then there was one I'm not sure what year it was, but there was like an announcement that there was going to be like a Halloween cosplay event, and I was thinking like, yeah, Halloween, I can't wear like my alter ego's superhero to that event, so what can I do? And I thought of yeah, what if they get that Scream mask. You guys might know about that, the Scream mask, the guy. So I thought I would like go and search for that mask, and I would just dress as the Grim Reaper from Scream, right? So I went. So from memory, the mask store that I knew was at Basantapur. So where there is like Gucha Momo, and the line where we get all that Fokso and fry momo. So I went. I remember that there was a shop there that sold masks, and I was hoping that there was like the Grim Reaper mask from Scream. So I went there, and that's where I found, which probably made me kind of recognized. I have it here. I'm trying to open it, and there you are. So reveal time. So this was the mask that got stuck to me. So they did have that Grim Reaper mask, but it was like really cheap quality. I couldn't maintain it, and that's when I found this. You guys remember me as this? I had a lot of people doing this on that event, which I was okay with. This got a lot of attention, and this was firstly done at Karki Banquet. And that was called Otaku Jatra at the moment, And I wore like a hairy hoodie. I did not wear this. So this is my signature hoodie that I wear on all events at the moment. But I used to have like a hoodie that had like fur here, and it would look like I had hair. And this is when I got recognized, because what would happen was I was just another guy in the hoodie, but when they saw me in the front, they would just get scared because of the googly eyes and the fun. So this is just like a fun mask at the moment. So I can't wear this mask at the moment because the elastic is like at the moment. I think I can fix this. I know a place where I can get like elastics and the adjusters, and it's just like hot glued over here, and I have hot glue, so I'll bring this mask back someday. But yeah, this is where it all started, right? Okay, so like, comment, just let me know if you recognize this mask. So I wore this mask in like 4 events. So it was the Kaki Banquet event, there was one event at World School. I think it's called World School, right? World School. There was an event at iPlex Mall, and I think there was one at Lobby Mall as well where I wore this. I wore this with hoodies. I'm not sure if I wore this and this together. Not sure, but yeah. So this is how I got famous. This is what recognized me. A lot of people recognize me because of this. Yamate Kudasa, if you're there, I know you. This mask always scares you. But yeah, this is when I met Toga. And who else did I meet? Sophia. Yeah, Sophia. Not Sophia Thapa, but another Sophia. And a lot of other people who I don't remember the names of, but I know who you are, and I know you. I met the Powerpuff triplets wearing this mask. They recognize me because of this. If you don't know who the Powerpuff triplets are, look into my story, and there is a trio of girls that I put the Powerpuff Girls theme music to. So after that, Squid Game became famous, right? And then I tried to create my own mask, which was a failure. So this is how it is. This never got released. I tried to DIY this myself, but everything was going wrong. So I ditched this, and this was kind of getting old, right? And I did not go to events for like a year or 2 because I was in a relationship, and my then girlfriend had problems with me taking a lot of photographs with a lot of beautiful girls, right? I think girls have that complex, but again, all these girls are like half my age, so yeah, I don't hate on them at all. They're like all sisters, loving sisters to me, right? It's all platonic. After that, there was an event at KCM, and at KCM, and this mask was getting old. So I did not like publicize it, and I did not post any. I do have like photos and videos from this event, but I did not post it because I was in a relationship and I didn't want to upset my then girlfriend. But yeah, this happened. So if you remember a guy wearing this during KCM OJ, it was me, right? So yeah, nobody usually reposts me, even if they like take like photos with me, right? Maybe they don't know who I am or anything. I remember Gigi Migaza, right? I hope that's your name. Migaza. She noticed me and she posted me, right? I was just the guy sitting there alone. I did not take a lot of pics back then. I think the only person who recognized me was Kushina. Yeah, that happened. KCM happened, and this is me. And I think if there will ever be like a Halloween event, I'll get this. So this one, I went back to the Basantapur area. That shop was closed when I needed this mask. So I remember where was the best place to here, and I remember while going to Pasupati area, they used to sell these on the street. So I got that from there. They have like a Dracula version as well, which I don't own. I don't plan on being Dracula because I would hate to wear a suit all day. Okay, so I wore the same like hairy jacket, but nobody noticed me back then. I think this is like a clown kind of thing and it's fun. This is kind of just like creepy zombie. So these are the masks that I have. Let me know if you recognized me here and here. Okay, so after that, let's come to our recent masks. So OJ happened, right? And I was looking for masks because nobody recognized me with this. This was not fun. It's very fun to do this. Nobody recognized this, and Daras started to happen. So, and you could get like cosplay items, masks in Daras, and that's where I found this one. And this is like more like better quality, right? And it's functional as well, as I can open my mouth in this one. It has the fistnet over here and here, so I can breathe easily and I can finally see, guys. So if you notice, these masks, the only eye part here is like half cut over here, and I could not see a lot of times. I hated karaoke banquet because there used to be like steps and I used to fall all the times. I needed to say sorry to everybody for falling. But this was more practical. It had the fistnet. When I put it, it's easy. I can adjust the tension of the strap so that it doesn't like squeeze my head, my eyes and glasses don't hurt. And this happened. So I wore this at OJ, and for some reason people remember me. I did not need to introduce myself because I used to wear this. I was again that creepy guy who wore that mask on OJ events, and yeah, I started to take selfies as well. So yeah, I just got recognized from there. Okay, hello. Yeah. So this happened again. I got this from I searched it up in Daras, but I actually got it from Itcha store. Again, this is not a paid promotion. They do have good masks. So Itcha store is at Zomsikil, right around the intersection. That's from Sanepa to on the way to Dobighat. Okay. So yeah, visit Itcha store. They have a lot of like mobile covers, phones and stuff like that. Again, Itcha store, thank you for giving me this mask. I have a secret with this mask with you guys, which I will not say unless I get a lot of requests of something relating to this mask. So Itcha store, again, thank you for this mask. It has been a lot of help. I've got a lot of response with this mask. And thank you. And I wore this to Chitwan as well. Yeah, because I got so much recognized on OJ. I wore this on Chitwan. I also wore this on the Sensa event, right? And with that, right, I knew that. So for the Sensa event, I knew that I was going to be there in the evening because I had some places to be during the day. And that's when I got this one. So this is my latest mask. Again, when I'm looking for masks, I'm looking for something functional these days, just not like an ordinary mask because that does not get recognitions. For example, this has those googly eyes, it has some interaction element, and again with this one as well, it has some interaction element. This one has the mouth, right, that opens and closes. Again, this is like really, this is going to be my signature mask until I find a very good mask. I'm just going to wear this everywhere because it's like kind of creepy, kind of functional, and it takes like great photos, right? So another one which I did not know was going to be a hit or miss or anything, but yeah, I got this mask. Let me just set up what I'm trying to show you here, and there you go. This is my night mask. So if ever there's an event where I need to be at the night, I'm going to wear this. Okay, and I wore this as Serene. I think Tris. Can you confirm if your name is Dristi? Because I remember your name being Dristi at some point on Instagram. So yeah, Dristi or Tris. She loves this mask. Yeah, and a lot of positive response to this mask as well. Again, you need to put like batteries and stuff like that, which was a first for me. So I'm just going to wear this here, right? Then I just wear this, right? And I noticed like I need to wear specs because I can't see jack shit without my specs. So there you go. And you can just look into like full. And this is my latest marks. So yeah guys, that was it. That's how I started wearing masks. So I wear masks so that I can like be different from others, but me be more part of the cosplay community because I'm trying to put in effort. I'm trying to be somebody different on that day than anybody else, and I just get recognized with this mask. So that's why I wear masks. So will I ever do like a full cosplay? I need to wear these glasses. So any anime character that has glasses, I can do those. And if you want to do like a couple anime duo and you need a guy that wears glasses, I'll be there to volunteer. I can pay for, at this moment I can pay for all the expenses that's related to cosplay, and let's just have fun. So I'm open to like collaborations. And that's it. It's been like 21 minutes. I'm not sure if anybody is going to see this long. But anyways, show your love.